Geographical focus of banking activities. Athens received the Delian League's treasury during 454. During the late 3rd and 22nd century BC, the Aegean island of the Delos became a prominent banking center. During the 2nd century, there were for certain three banks and one temple depository within the city. The 35 Hellenistic cities, including private banks, during the 2nd century of the settlement of the Greco-Roman world of the 1st century AD. There three were of the pronounced wealth and center of the banking: Athens, Corinth, and Patras. Loans. Many loans are recorded in the writing from the classical age, although a very small proportion were provided by the banks. Provision of these were likely an occurrence of the Athens, with loans known to have been provided at some time at the annual interest of 12% within the boundaries of the Athens. Bankers' loans were recorded as having been issued on 11 occasions, although altogether banks sometimes made loans available confidentially, which is the provide funds without lobbying publicly and openly and known to have done so. In addition, also to act as an intermediary for person to loan their own monies without these being known to others. The intermediation per agency was known as diatis trapezis. A loan was made by the Temple of Athens to the state during the 1433 to 427 BCE. Rome gold coin produced by the Roman Imperial Mint. Rome banking activities were an economic situation which had a crucial presence within the temples. For instance, the maintaining of the coin occurs within the temple. Most important, the Juno Minta temple. Though during the time of the empire, public deposits gradually ceased to be held in the temples and instead were held in private depositories. Still, the Rome Empire inherited the spirit of the capitalism from the Greece. During 352 BC, a rudimentary public bank known as the Nomesia Trapezia was formed with the passing of the consul directive to the form of the commission of the Mensari to deal with the debt in the impoverished lower classes. Another source shows banking practices during 322-325 BC, when on accounts of the being in debt, the plebeian were required to borrow money. So newly appointed coinquary mensari were commissioned to private services to those who had security to provide in exchange for money from the public treasury. Another source has the shops of the banking of the ancient Rome, firstly opening in the public forums during the period 318 to 310 BC. In early ancient Rome, deposit bankers were known as the argentaries, and a later time from the 20th to 2nd century Anno Domini evolved as a numerary mensari. The banking houses were known as the Taberia Argentinos and Mensoi numeraries. Money lenders would set up their shell stalls in the middle of the enclosed country yard called the Macula, on the long bench called a banco, from which the word banco and the bank are derived. As a money changer, the merchant at the banco did not so much invested money as merely converted the foreign currency into the only legal tender in Rome, that of the imperial mint. Operation of banking within the Rome society were known as the officium and Argentine territory. Status of the empire describes the letter from the seizure to the pointers shall rental monies to be the collected from the persons using lands belonging to a temple and given to the temple treasurer as decree by Mintas Modestus, governor of the Lycia and Pamphylia. A law Receptum and Argentine really obliged a bank to pay its clients' debt under the guarantee. Cesio de advocate the establishment of a state bank funded by the sale of all the properties owned at the time by the state. In the 4th century, monopolies existed in the Byzantium and in the city of the Olbia in Sardinia. The Roman Empire at some time formalized the administrative aspects of the banking and instituted greater reputation of financial institutions and financial practices charging interest on loans and paying interest on deposits become more highly developed and competitive. The development of Rome banks was limited, however, by the Rome preference for each transaction during the reign of the Rome Imperial Gallians. There was a temporary breakdown of the Roman banking system after the banks rejected the flax of the copper produced by his mint with the ascent of the Christianity. Banking becomes subject to the additional restriction as the charging of interest was seen as immoral after the fall of the Rome. Banking temporarily ended in the Europe and was not revived until the time of the Crusades.